Oye, ¿sabe qué pasa?
Welcome. Hey, hello. Why are you so soon to leave? Welcome. You're welcome to stay and visit. Today, Chef Anna have something easy, cheesy, okay, to share with you. Because I live with someone who had compassion for sweet tooth, so she financed the cooking today. So all I need to do is just to come in here and cook it for her. And that's simple. I can handle that. Okay, so today it's more simple than yesterday. Yesterday involving uh, a little bit of work with all the work that I have to deal with, frying the bananas and what else I do, and the sweet yam. So it's a little bit of work, the coconut, shredding coconut and all that, and it was a little bit of work. Oh, hold on. No, yesterday I make. No, that was the day before frying the bananas. But yesterday I made chicken pot pies. I did a big pan. I did some beautiful, cute little one. Let me show you how cute it is. So there was many made, so I have just 2 left. Okay, I did not sample it. I didn't have one for myself. I felt so so full just looking at it. Okay, so my son loves it, my family loves it. I send 1/2 tray to the other side family, and my sweetheart has it, and my friend, when I make vegetarian had it. So it's only me, I didn't have it. But then today it was we went out to eat because it was near my birthday. So my birthday will be tomorrow. I turn a little bit older, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm not sure. Let me turn on more light. It's so kind of dark in here. Maybe my eyes is not doing well. I'm not sure. I think I'm surrounding myself with so many lights, so I don't know how the bright lights it is. So today I'm gonna do have you heard of black eye beans? Well, I don't know why it's called black eye beans, because I had black eyes before. Okay, in my lifetimes I had a few black eyes. Okay, it didn't look that cute though. The black eyes, this mean maybe the pupil, but not like the blue eye, the bruised eyes. So I had black eyes before. So these are edible. I soak it for a few hours because I have time to kill, so I just let it soak. So in order for it to get fresh, like you just pick from the pot, you have to soak it until it's fresh. It's edible. Okay, I mean, this a bean, so they don't recommend you eat it raw, but it tastes better when you cook. But I'm just to tell you that being a safe to eat is called legume. Had a fancy name. And I think I have about 2 cups of sticky rice that I soak, and I can sample that by the texture of it. The reason I did that because once the rice is soaked, the fiber of the rice is breaking, so it's a little bit softer, easier to cook, because sticky rice is such a hard seeds. Okay, so it take a little bit of time to cook. It take a little bit longer to cook than the regular rice, the long grain rice or balsamic rice or any kind of rice. Just like white rice it cooks a little bit faster than white sticky rice, but white or whole grain rice. I had it soaked also. I have both of this soaked at about the same time. So it took me a couple hours this morning because I have all the time to run around because it's my day off today before the baby come back tomorrow. So we want to get everything done before the baby come, because when the baby come, that's it. Our life is consumed. So therefore, I like to run around doing things and shopping and all that thing. And just, it's off. Saturday, Sunday, I went to church and still do cooking. And Monday is my day off. But I'm still working. YouTube is my job also. So that's why I have to be on here, running around working like I'm supposed to. Okay, because that's how things are supposed to be. That we work. Because YouTube want us to treat this job as a regular job. Okay, we're not like part-time, 2/3 time, an hour here, an hour there. They want you to like really put the effort into it, show them that you are working. If not, you laxy, you lazy out, or you lax off, then your channel is not going to get anywhere. I tried that, didn't work, right? So I have this one. First video came out, I thought it would be set for life. No, it wasn't like that. So then I have to be on here, seriously, be cooking every day. So I might have too much beans. I might, it said that it's about 12 ounces, so it equal to about 340 grams. So I wonder if it's even a pound. It is a pound, okay? 12 ounces equal to 1 pound or 16 ounces. I can't remember now. My math is flew out of my head today. I must have gotten a little bit older because I did. So to do that, I without further ado, let me start with our beautiful pot. Okay, this pot right here I dedicated for sweet making, so that way I don't feel all the onion, the garlic, and all the oregano, rosemary, thymes, and garlic and onions and all that go into it. Okay, or kalanga or kaffir leaves, any herb and spices to go in it, because I don't want all that to smell in my dessert. I want my dessert to smell nothing but vanilla, sweet sugars, sweet coconut aroma. Okay, so we have to separate our cooking pie. Hello, music guys, welcome back. I saw you before. Where? No, I do not. This house is pretty clean, so that is out of question. If you're talking about roaches, like thing that crawling around the house, no, we do not have those things. This is a super clean. We super spick and span. No, there's no questions about that. Okay, we take care of a living situation here, so don't be saying crazy stuff like that. Okay, so maybe cockroaches crawling on your camera. That's what you see. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so no, it's no bug in this house. Believe me. Okay, the man of this house, he's super freak about cleanliness, and so none of that gonna ever occur in this kitchen. I don't know about anywhere else, maybe in New York City or in Florida, not here. This house right here, it's a legendary of spick and span. Okay, he scrubs and make sure that every corner of the earth here is sprayed, so we don't have to worry about anything that you see. Probably you see something on the back, you know, like the angel of the house. Okay, so no, we don't have those things here. I live here, I know. So okay, so all right, so we're gonna start it. Okay, it's not gonna be too long because everything is soaked. The only thing that I need to do is to go ahead and boil this bean. Because the sticky rice has already been soaked, it's ready to cook quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook our bean first. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and start with some simple coconut milk. So this right here, I have about 2/3 of the can from the 2/3 of the 13 ounces can. I use a little bit of that for the flowing, for the embellishment of my my banana coconut cream. This is a couple of days ago. Okay, so that was very popular. They already asked for more. They said that the whole, well, my friend, she took it to her shop the nail shop. So now she got all those Vietnamese ladies at the nail shop wanted some more bananas in coconut cream. So they already offered to finance the dessert, banana dessert. They want to have it in February, which is depicting the Chinese New Year. And so it's already lined up. So I'm happy about that. As long as somebody willing to pay for, just go for it. Actually, all these are paid for. My friend, she's very generous. She told me that she realized how expensive some of the dessert are. Okay, it may not be popular, it may not be of liking to a lot of people, but for those people who growing up eating the dessert, they appreciate it. The fact is that it's not easy to make them, it's not easy to attain them, especially when we live in secluded state like this that not a lot of Asian people lived in. So there won't be any kind of dessert available at a supermarket, or even a restaurant will not cook this kind of dessert because it's not popular among many. So therefore, they hesitant to make anything that's not sale. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with I'm gonna use another can of this because we have a lot of bean. So I'm gonna use about half of this more. So I'll leave about half a cup to be sure, because I'm always like always almost good. Yeah, let me put in another pot for later use. I have sponsored for, not the brand sponsored, I have family sponsored who sponsored this beautiful cooking set. It is one of those non-stick product, so I have to be very careful when I stir it, make sure that I don't disturb or even damage the padding. That wouldn't be too healthy. Okay, so these are good for cooking dessert and deep fries without it getting sticking on the bottom of the pan. Okay, it's good for something, but it's not for everything. So just keep in mind. And some people are skeptical about cooking with non-stick pan, and I'm with you on that. Okay, but we're not trying to ignore it. Okay, we're just like, okay, not think about it too much. Okay. So I will measure these in, because I have only 2 cups of sticky rice. So this is a cup. Okay. So a pound of this, so I could imagine is about 5 cups. Okay, I'm estimating it. Okay. So sometimes I'm good on that. Sometimes I don't. 2, 3. Hey, what did I tell you? Booyah. 5 cup exactamente. Okay. Unless I miscount. Did I? So I might not use it all. I like some refried bean. So if it's left over, I do the refried beans, and maybe we can make some tortillas and do cheese refried beans. How about that? And I have also about a cup of shredded coconut. Okay, that's what I'm going to be using in my cooking also, to spike it up. I'm going to be using Sorry, I burned some lavender downstairs because the dog had makes a boo-boo while I wasn't here. So I have to like make the house smell pretty again. You know what I did with the legume? Let's get back to my cooking. Is that I used to peel all of these. Okay, I didn't like the rinds of the beans, but yet the rind of the bean is where all the nutritional value at the nutrients. Okay, if you peel it and then it's like half of the nutrient is diminished. So in a refried beans, we'll cook everything until everything is tender. We're able to smash it and add some cheese, and then we put in the little tortillas and flip back and forth, and we have cheese tortilla, bean cheese tortilla. Those are so good. Now I'm making me hungry now. I just ate earlier, but now talking about food making me hungry again. It's like midnight rush. Anyway, so I have 5 cups exactly. I may use about 3 cups. Okay, it depends how it goes. See, if I make too much, then I have to find a sponsor to eat it. Just like sponsor to pay for these and sponsor to eat it. You know what I mean? Ryan. Oh my goodness. I think I mentioned that before. This is a cooking show. You know that this is not a dating site. You need to calm down, Brian's, okay? The right woman will come along, believe me, okay? Do not rush. Do not find someone who online that's your potential mate. No, it's not like that, okay? I'm a chef online, okay? I'm fully occupied and taking a happy woman with a happy relationship, and I'm doing cooking show for you. And yes, I will make someone find wife. I'm making someone find wife. So, well, thank you for that. Okay, it's nice of you to. But don't get in the habit of asking a woman online to marry you, though. You know, I mean, there would be millions of those women online, and you're gonna be asking millions of women to marry you. That would be like. Does it work? Not in America, though. If you move to South Africa, Asia, somewhere where men allowed to have like millions of women, just like King Solomon, he had what 1,500 concubines. I don't know how you're gonna visit 1,500 women. Maybe he went into a room like 500 of them a day. I don't know. So is that impossible? You know, by the time he done whatever it is, he would be on his knees crying out of his concubines. Oh. So I'm saying that, you know, it's the gallantry of human nature. We say things that may not be intentionally meant to say. You know, sometimes a lot of things it remain unsaid is better. So people who listen can hear better. Okay, instead of trying to interrupt and then it make conversation awkward and message don't get crossed. It'll be like, you know. So yes, I'm fully taken. I'm happy. I'm a happy woman with a happy man. So we're good. And I'm just a chef now, okay? I'm not dating. I'm not looking for dating. This is not dating site. I said that many times. I don't know why I have to repeat myself like I have Alzheimer's, you know? I'm sorry. Didn't mean that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add about... I'm going to add bean first because my bean is a little bit bigger than the grain of rice. So I'll see how it look like first because I have to survey it first and see if I would need all of these, because I even do all of these, then there'll be a lot, and then sometimes a lot is not good, you know. What I learned this day is that don't make yourself to availability. Okay, make yourself a rare to find, like a rare diamond deposit in the deep earth, and like the rare gem, the rare gold, the rare mine, the rare form of species that is hard to find, is rare to get, is impossible to attain. So like making my dessert. So I'm not gonna make a whole lot. So I make a little bit to, you know, to to captivate people, the flavor. So if they want more, then they have to go buy the stuff and let me cook it for them. You know? Yes, we are not always happy people. We make it happy because we want to be happy. Okay, we're not perfect people. There's not always rose and it's not always rose and peaches in our life. Just say that. Okay, we all go through a little thing. Even as happy person as I am, or people who live in millions of dollars, and you know that happiness cannot be bought, and so happiness have to come within the person. Okay, so all right, let's do that. I'll be here all night if I talk too long. Two, I don't know, might try to be happy if I make more, but no, I'm not gonna make more. I'm gonna make it where people are gonna ask for some more. It's called fishing. It's called reeling. Do the bait, yeah, and then come. I get a little tuna. The next time it's better, I get the bigger fish. The next time when it's better, I get the whale. No, I don't get the whale. Get a tuna. Okay. Tuna. So. I don't know. I'll do one more cup. This is where I have to decide whether I do it all or do it not. I don't know. What you guys think? All or not? Hurry up. I need to make a decision. It's 5 cups. I have 3 cups in right now. It looked like that. And then, oh well. Hold on. No, 1 more cup. That's it. I save 1 more cup for me so that I can refry it tomorrow. Yeah. So Ryan is being a coquetous, huh? You just like flaunting all over the national TV and national YouTube. I won't recommend it, okay? You never know, you might run into scammers and then she will scam all your money and you'll be crying. Just be careful, okay? Just watch our demeanor. Just remember that not everybody is our friend, okay? So just be careful with our word and action and demeanor because we all different, and respect for each other would be the key to a better place, a better world. And yes, but I'm flattered, you know. It's just that I'm not available. Okay. Let's combine our ingredients. Okay, I have this huge palm sugars. So the palm sugar is that. Let me tell you telltale about the palm sugars. Okay, so this here is as hard as mineral from the earth, like rock. Okay, like booyah, and then. And I try to use the mortar and the pestle, and like it didn't do anything. So I really have to like put a big boom on it to get it cracked open. Okay, so to do that, so one of these, okay, this twin right here, okay, it's hugging like a couple, like happy couple. So this right here is about half a cup. So I'm gonna throw right in there. There, like that. Okay, let it melt in the process of the heating. Because my sweet friend, she loves dessert, but she doesn't like the sugar in it. So I'm like, I'm confused. If you love dessert, then you know dessert is about sugars, about all the sweet stuff to go in it. If you don't, oh, 2 more beans. Hey, Jack. Remember Jack and beanstalk? Anyway, let's go in there and grow in the pot. So she loved dessert, but she didn't like the sweetness of it. So she she realized that making all this not cheap. Okay, so she know how to appreciate good cooking. So she went and finance all this, finance all this. So I'm gonna go ahead and so it's good for her to do that. For me, it cut down my grocery budget. I used to do that all the time, and but each year where I get people to order my food, and especially when I make egg rolls, and I used to make like 500, 600, even 1,000, because people order them. Some of them said they're allergic to pork, some are allergic to chicken, so some said leave the shrimp out. So I'm like, so then I have to please the customers, because they want things in a certain way. So in order to maintain our customer service, so I normally just make them happy. So I will do a whole bunch of chicken, whole bunch of pork, whole bunch of shrimp without pork, without shrimp, chicken without shrimp. So it was a little bit of work, but then I make it work. So I would say, whatever you like, I'll do for you, in the cooking only. So I'm doing about half a tablespoon of salt go in. What I'll do is that I will boil about 2 cups of water right now. Once I need it, it's ready to go. Let me grab a cup of bottle of water so I can boil it in the process. It'd be a little bit of noise, but the reason I boil the water, because it helps process the boiling, okay? Because we're gonna use a few cups for the dessert. So if we use boiling water, then it does not take time. It just boil up right away. It might take me a few minutes for the bean to cook. So for those who are not familiar with palm sugars, let me explain to you. I was in the process of explaining it to you. So if you are not familiar with palm sugars, let me give you a little insight on it, okay? So you probably say, if you go to grocery store, Asian grocery store especially, so the palm sugars, one that come in this format here, there's a smaller one like that, and there was a big one like that. I think the one from Philippines is like that big. Yeah, that big, okay? And it's a little bit browner in colors. And then the one that from Thailand or Cambodia, there's one that big, and there's that big. So the process of doing palms is, palm trees, those long one, like long stem of that unique, look like the coconut tree, but it's not. So a man have to climb up on the palm trees. There's certain part of the palm flowers that they have to chip it off and treat it and collect it in a little can. It drip, okay, it drip. And the men have to climb up daily to collect the juice that came out that come out from the palm plants, okay, palm tree. So when it's collected, they have enough of these. They would take it to the cooking center, where those big, the big woks, probably that big. So they will pour all the juice in there, the palm juice in it, and so they will stir it on a low heat or high heat, whatever. I can't remember, because I remember when my grandparents make their own sugarcane sugars. They harvest it, they express it, and then they process of cooking it. Yeah, so they have the ladle about the size of the oar, roll the boat gently on the stream with the big oar, so they will stir it, all the muscle gaining in the process, and the whole neighbors will come out and help. If the family who process this, the whole family will help. Grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, grandkid, and grandchildren will help making the sugars. Sorry. So they have to stir in the heat until the water evaporated, okay, and leave this beautiful, nothing but pure sugar cane. No, not sugar cane, pure palm sugars. Okay, they do the same thing for sugar too. Okay, same thing for sugars. They do the same heating process to refine it until the juice or the water evaporated. Sorry. I'm gonna add 2 hot boiling water just to keep my my bean cooking. You see, once the water is hot, the pot will stay boiling. So my palm sugars is it's getting smaller. It's melted. Okay. So that's what I found best solution with this type of sugar, is that because it's so hard to break. Okay, you really have to like pound it hard to get it broken into small pieces. What's this? It came in a little rock. Okay, so it's probably a lot easier to break them, but it's not hand breakable. You have to like use a knife or something to break it, and then you have it shattered. So that's why I'm not about to break anything. So I just pop the whole thing into the pot and let the fire taking care of reducing it, melting it. Okay? So I'm doing one. I did two of these, so it go about half a cup of sugar. So this sugar here are pretty sweet. It's good for candy too, So I'm gonna do that 2 pieces first and see where the sugar content is standing. If it's within the liking of my friend, I would cease no more sugar. If it's too light, I will add a little bit more, maybe a couple of drops of this, because these are palm sugars also, just that it's processed differently. Okay, this is like a rare diamond, rare gem. Just like place on your finger. When you're hungry, you just start eating this. This is good for that too. I'm just kidding. Now this one right here, it came into small rocks, so maybe that will need perfect size for coffee or tea. Okay, so and there's a bigger rock like that, and it's pretty hard. Okay, it looked like gems though, just like discovery gem. When you the rare minerals, the rare gems. Okay, look like the honey rock, just like rubies and sapphire. I was gonna sample this. Give me a moment, please. So I have salt, I have sugars, I have legumes. bean almost done. It's cooking, but it's not quite tender yet. So, for your note, these beans or any type of beans, okay, it said that it produces a lot of gas in your system. So they said that by soaking it overnight will minimize the whatever the what do you call it, the fuel, the gas. So that it helped reduce the gassy stomach. Okay, that's what I was told. So as for me, I love beans, a legume, because as a vegetarian, I live on legume a lot, and beans and soybeans. So legumes always been my favorite. I love the black bean, the red bean, the elbow bean, the black eye beans. I don't know, they have all kind of weird name for the bean. I don't understand it, okay? Why don't just call bean of such? But then no, they had all that crazy names. I thought it was unique, okay? So I have 3 cups of black eye beans and 2 cups of the sweet rice here, sticky rice. I'm gonna let my bean cook for another 5 minutes. While doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and combine some of because I haven't had enough ingredient in there yet. I'm gonna add some vanilla. This is the last drop of my vanilla. It smells good. I love vanilla. It reminds me of oh no, you know what I'm gonna do? I was gonna do jasmine. Let me see. I don't know. Jasmine smells sweet and beautiful, but I'm not sure if she would like it. She would say, ew, what is that? So I'm gonna do vanilla just because I don't want to lose customer. Okay, I'm gonna do one teaspoon, and because I only have a little bit left over, it's not gonna do much, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the last drop of it. Come on now, drop. Yeah, so 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla. There. Make sure that you get the real vanilla extract, okay? Don't go cheap and get the imitation, because the real one smell better. I believe it tastes better also, okay? So I'm just telling you. So there's a big difference between the imitation vanillas and the real bean vanillas, okay? Because the real vanilla is quite expensive, because they have to use a lot of beans to get a drop of vanilla extract. So just like all the oil, just like sesame oil, peanut oil, olive oil, take that process of pressing and expressing, especially the sesame oil. You know how little sesame seed is? Let me see. It was so little, okay? It's like you can't even see it. It's so little. Well, sesame seed is so little. It's like smaller than this, okay? It's like bigger than mustard seed. So then you have to collect millions of those to make maybe a bigger bottle than this. So and that maybe a bottle like that. Okay, so and that's why you see like, oh, sesame seed, sesame oil is so expensive, I cannot afford it. But you have to think back of how expensive, how the food are processed, how little, how big, how rare, how difficult to process it. So that's why I appreciate sesame oil, okay? Because I never find the cold press, but then I found the roasted sesame oil, and sesame oil, when you roast it, it had a beautiful aroma. It's not like peanut. I can't have peanut. It's not like coconut. It smells a little bit better than coconut. But some people say no, too strong. Like my grandkid, he's allergic to sesame seed or sesame oil, so I can't put in the cooking. And you can do white sugar also. All right, so there's no issue with doing it if you don't have if you cannot get the palm sugars or sugar cane sugars, then yeah, just go with the granulated sugars or honey of your choice, or sweetener. Okay, it's up to you. And 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 you have um to cook it in a way that it's conforming with your health. If your health are not well to have all these sugars, then go with sweeten. Oh, hold on, please. Oh. Give me a second, please. I have to charge my. Thank you for your patience. Where am I? Oh, so in regard to the sugar intake or sugar need, so if you are not okay with what I'm presenting today, just go ahead and use whatever the sweetener or any kind of sugar sweetness that your health will allow you and that you are familiar with. Okay, I'm just doing basically what the Asian cuisine are doing as far as I'm concerned, because the reason that we are so customary to use the palm sugars, because that's what we produce in our native land. Okay, we don't have sugar beet sugars, we don't have white sugars, we don't have refined sugars. All the sugar we got from would be the honey, the sugar cane, the palm tree, the palms, and I don't know what else the sugar that we use. So that's all the sugar we have. So it's so customary for us to be able to use all these for all kind of cooking. I use it all cooking. I use it in my tea if I drink it. I use it in my cooking normally. Okay, and definitely on the dessert, because the palm tree. I'm sorry, the palm sugars had that uniqueness of flavor. It's had that beautiful aroma that derived from the palm aroma itself. I think I burned the candle downstairs. Um, it's getting to my throat right now because give me a minute, please. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about that. I left the sage burning downstairs. So it created a little bit of smoke. That's why I was smell something crazy. Okay, so the bean is just right. I'm gonna go ahead and add our sticky rice. Okay. I'm gonna try 1 cup first, just in case it get too thickened. I have 2 cups of water already. I'm gonna add a couple more. I'll do 5 cups altogether. I think I should be done with that. Because I add extra water to it. Sorry. It'll be perfect for her, but it's still too light for me. I'm gonna do 1 more cup of sticky rice. Hold on. You know, when I measure these, when I started, it's only 2 cups of sticky rice. That because I lost my track. Once the sticky rice being soaked, it expands. So I should have just do 1 cup. I should have followed my instinct because I've forgotten the measurement, because these grains here will get expand. Okay, so therefore I have left over. I'm gonna steam it. I have 1 serving of sticky rice here. Okay. The black eye bean bleed a little bit. Okay. It's I could have it blanch and get rid of the colorations. Okay, because it's a little grayish. So it's a natural occurrence. Okay, nothing to do with me cooking it. It's just the fact that it came out from this color here, the little spot of the black spot of the beans. It's all serviceable. I think I'm gonna cheat her a little bit and see what her reaction is. I'm gonna add about another tablespoon. Where's this tablespoon at? Well, whether you agree or not, is a tablespoon. Yeah. She never knew it. She won't know it. I think I'm under coconut. Let me see if I have another can of it. Because I like my sweet to be rich of coconut milk, okay? The richer coconut milk, the better it tastes. I think I have extra can. She want to make sure that I have adequate cooking supply. That's so nice. I love her. She's so sweet. Mama, I still have about quarter a cup here. No, half a cup here. Now, if we add coconut milk, then the sugar is diluted, and I probably need a little bit more sugar because it's a normal exchange. And here goes the coconut milk. We'll do half first. See if I'm happy with it. If I'm not, I'm gonna use the whole cup. Not bad. It's getting better. Let me sample it. It's better. It's gonna be better with this. I'm gonna go ahead and add more sugars because we just added 13 ounces of coconut, so it required a little bit more of sweet to go into it. You see what I'm saying is that Asian cooking don't really have recipe measure because we're in the habit of keep adding the ingredients as we go, right? We don't have precise measurement, and we never been taught to do precise measurement. We've been taught to like toss everything into the pot. You stir, you sample it. If it's not right, then you make it right. That's what I've been taught. I didn't start to do measurement until I started cooking for you guys. Before that, I'm like toss everything in a pot. I stir, I sample. I need something in there, I just add more in there. So like I'm doing it now. I did 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I didn't feel any salt, so I'm gonna do half more. So make 1 teaspoon. There. The rice start to cook. Okay, it's take a few more minutes for it to process. Oh, the story about burning the sage is that my dog had an accident. Sometimes when they have too much fun, and I left them out there for the whole morning for about a few hours for them to run free in the backyard and have them like, have a good time free out of cage, because we have to keep them caged because they prove the house just like a baby. So we have big cage, and we leave them in there until they get released to go out to eat and play and spend time outdoor. And then we let them out about 4 times per day, like every other 3 hours we let them out. And the latest time to let them out is about midnight, just about I did earlier today. Let them out and do their thing and go to the bathroom. Sometimes when they get too excited being out there, they don't want to go to the bathroom, and then when they come back in, by the time they need to go out again, I'm busy. So they had a little accident, so we can smell it in the studio. So I went and do some saging, and because the sage will like left on a little bit of the wax on the bottom, so the sage kind of burnt through the candles, and so it caused some smoke in the in the studio. A little bit, so I just have to fan it out. And the house smells good though. I mean, it's refreshing. It smells good, and uh, hopefully that the vanilla will override the smell. I have to stir a little bit to allow so that it won't burn on the bottom of the pot. Do I have it on low still? Medium low. I'm still concerned about it burnt. So the rice is not done yet. The bean is. Oh, the rice almost done. For those who are not familiar how to cook the rice, okay. For the sticky rice, the best result is to use a steamer. Okay, if you don't have regular bamboo basket steamer that looks similar to this, okay, and then just water in a little pot and place a steamer inside the pot and steam the sticky rice until it's cooked in the traditional sense. But if you don't have the sticky rice steamer, which I don't have, I have regular steamers, so I use cheesecloth, put it on the steamer, make sure it covers the hole, and then I steam my sticky rice. Okay, sticky rice best to steam it. It's not like regular grain, long grain, where we just plug it into the cooking pot, and it will cook, right? But sticky rice, if we don't cook it right, it'll be sticky, too sticky. If you don't cook it right, it'll be undercooked, overcooked, over sticky, or over soft, over soggy. So the best practice is to steam it, so you never go wrong with steaming the sticky rice. Okay, so once it's done, the tricky about sticky rice is that in the traditional cultures of people from the Laos country or part of the eastern country in Thailand, Cambodian people do not eat sticky rice as the main staple. Okay, we eat long grains or jasmine rice or other kinds of. So there's varieties of long grain rice, and the most popular one is the jasmine rice, okay, and balsamic is it's mainly produced from India. So let me show you what you store your cooked sticky rice in. Okay, it's a cute little basket that I carry with me. Give me a second, it's way up there. So these right here are wonderful to keep the sticky rice in. Okay, it to keep it soft and moisture, just need to cover it with blanket or cheesecloth. Okay, it'll get hardened when it's cold. Okay, so the best is to eat it while it's still warm, or you can re-steam it to reheat it. Okay, don't put it in microwave. You could, but then I don't really like the microwave cooking too much. So it came in different textures, style, and these are fine handiwork of bamboo weaving. Okay, so people in Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos, they have beautiful weaving skill. So this from the bamboo from the bamboo plant. Same thing. Okay, so it's beautiful. Some of these sticky rice container are really had beautiful intricate design. Like this one right here is mine. Okay, this is individual serving. So one of these here is so convenient because in the mainland of Asia or Cambodia or Thailand, especially Thailand and in Laos, sorry, where all the sticky rice consumed. So after it's steamed, they knit it until it form. Okay. So sticky rice stay warmer when they form together, and then you put in your little container here, and then you can add some dry meats or cooked meat to it, and then you just carry it with you to the market, you know, to work like that. Isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. And then they come in different sizes, so I get to store them individually like that. And so if they're with a large family, they have a large one like that. With the no family, with the family, a few family member, it's that. And for the big eaters, you would need that. Okay, this is about 3 serving here. My mom and I, we have the same one here. I bought 2. I gave one to her. So when I do sticky rice, then I would give her portions, and it's my portion here. I love that because it's individual size. Okay, so if you are gonna cook sticky rice, okay, you can Google how that's done, or you just take my word for that. We need to steam this. Okay, if you don't have the bamboo basket steamers that look similar to these, then use regular steamer with the cheesecloth, lay over it, and put your sticky rice, and with the pot boiling water on the bottom, put the steamer on the top, overlay with the cheesecloth or any kind of white cloth, put the sticky rice in, and let it steam until it's done. Okay, I mean, I can't tell you how many minutes because that depends on how long we soak the rice. If we soak the rice overnight, it will be just about 10-15 minutes. If we did not soak the rice, it will take an hour or so to steam it. So that's why they recommend that soak the rice in lukewarm water or warm water for about 2 to 3 hours. The best result is I do it overnight, and it cooks quicker. But if you don't do that, then take about 2 hours, okay, with lukewarm water, and first rinse a few times, and then until the rice water is clear. This is when we know it's clean. And then just add warm water up to the top, and then you'll see that you will need to refill warm water because this little guy here will soak most of the water. The first soaking, this will soak up all the water, so you have to refill it. It does, you know. That's what it's trying to do in my dessert too. It will try to absorb all of my juice that I just add in there. Well, thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. Love, 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 love back. Okay. It's boiling. Okay. So the sticky rice is do a great job of soaking most of my syrup already. So it looked like that. Okay. Let me sample the rice first. If the rice is ready, it should be done. If it's not, it looks like it's gonna get thickened overnight. I know that because the sticky rice was like love absorbing all the water. You should just use 1 cup. That would be that. But then if I use 1 cup, then it'd be too watery. 2 cups is good right now while it's still warm. Okay, but when it gets cooler, it's gonna absorb more of the juice. So I might have to add a little bit more juice for it to get fattened up. if it getting fattened up to the limit, then it should be cool. But right now, if I eat it while it's still warm right here, this is like perfect porridge. Okay, this is how rice porridge look like. Okay. The rice is done. It didn't break it up. It's still whole, and the bean is so tender. The coconut milk, the sweet fragrance of vanilla, and the texture sweetness from the palm sugars. So infused together, it's just like a perfect blend. As you can see, okay, it will get thickened tomorrow. Okay, what I do is that I would leave it be. If it get thickened, I know it's gonna get thickened. I did this before. Okay, I would either add more liquid or coconut milk. I think I have enough coconut milk, but I might add another cup or two of water just to keep it going. Okay, when I warm it up in the morning for Lucy. So, but I just want to see how beautiful the bean and the sticky rice come together. Okay, let me make my coconut cream that we need to overlay over it. Because the sweetness is just about right for my friend's taste. Okay, for me, I will add a little bit more sugars, but if I follow Lucy, would be in good health because love the unsweetened dessert. So like, and she doesn't know how to make dessert, so I don't know how she's gonna eat the unsweetened dessert. But this is sweetened, but then it's not as sweet like super sweet, where it's gonna hurt if you eat too much. Okay, so she's trying to tell me that if she eat low sweet dessert, she can eat more. I think that's what she's trying to say. Yeah. I'm gonna add a dash of salt onto the into the coconut here, and I'm gonna let it boil for a second. I just want to show you my dessert bowl, which is annoying right now. I used this for the pot pie yesterday. It worked really well. Okay, but I want to use the clear one. But I had two sizes. But that's too big for dessert. But we don't have to fill it up. But I just want you to see how pretty it is. If we eat it right now, we don't need extra juice for this because it's just perfect, okay? But if tomorrow, I despise this rice. I should just use one cup, then I don't have to deal with the over thickening. And that because my eye is bigger than my stomach. So the black eye beans with sticky rice and coconut cream is done. It tastes amazing. Let me sample it for you. It is small, but it's mighty. Okay, do not be mistaken. I inherit this golden spoon here. I have sampled so many desserts. It's small and cute and it's antique piece of copper. I think it's copper spoons. I don't know. Maybe this might worth millions right now. Just kidding. I don't want anybody to come and ask for, oh, where's your copper spoon, girl, so I can exchange for some cash. So it's pretty neat because I collect antique items. Okay, so I got to inherit this from the unknown individuals. Okay, this person may have already gone to heavens long time ago, and and the great grandchildren no longer want to keep this around because it keep reminding them of their great grandparents or great grandparents. Okay, so I got to inherit this. I'm proud of it. Look at that. It's almost like gold tone. I can turn this into like necklace, you know. Yeah. So I because of my habit, I collect a lot of silver coated plates, cups, and I have a couple sets of genuine silver spoon. Okay, not silver coated, silver spoon. Okay, it's at other house. So because I cannot afford to collect antique car, so this is cheaper, you know. So I yeah, so I had a whole bunch of these. Okay, these are pretty expensive antique now, so these are real silver. Okay, it has number on it. Okay, so the number of the silver would be like 425 or something like that, or 45 to show. I can't read because my eyes are blurry. So you can identify whether it's silver coated or real silver by the identification, the number of the precious metal. Okay, so I bought one in like a nice setting in a beautiful case. Sometimes I collect a scattered collection, and I put them together. You know, over time I have a whole bunch, and like these are the real spoon here, silver spoon. You know that it's been with many generation in the family. So so you can tell by whether it's real or not by the sound of it. Okay, so the different sound between the metal and the oh, this is so cute. Look at this. This is real. Okay, so these are valuable now. I can exchange this for cash if I wanted to. And then I have a whole bunch of this. I brought a few to my new home here, and the rest I would I leave for my kids. That would be a lot of stuff that I leave for my kids, because when I move, you know, I don't like to have to move things around with me, and if something were to happen, I want it to be at the place where it doesn't have to get moved, it doesn't have to get eliminated. Okay. I'm not saying that's anything going to happen to me. I'm saying that thing does happen, you know. I mean, okay. So here are the beautiful coconut milk. So I'm gonna, this is what we do, okay, to make it look like we put some powder, or in American sense would be the whipped creams. I have not tried to make the coconut whipped cream yet, okay, but this is my bowl, and this is what the showing bowl right here. This is good serving right here, okay? Don't overdo your dessert, because if you overdo your dessert, then you're gonna have to walk 10 blocks with me for 5 month time. So my dessert is done, okay? It's some coconut cream in it to give a facade. Or you can use whipped cream if you like, okay? I think there's whipped cream. Let me bring it out. See? All right. Hold on. Let me take a good bite out of there first before it's overflow. Yeah, if it's overflow, it's so pretty. So. Perfect. And now it's hard to resist to Chef Anna on her birthday. Wait a minute. Hey, it's a birthday time. Okay, happy birthday to me. All right. It just turned 1:22 minute. It's a new day. This is January the 6th. The day I was born. So, if today is your birthday too, let's celebrate, okay? If it's your birthday too, I wish you a very, very happy birthday. Or if January is your birthday, does not matter whether you're born the first day or the last day of the month. May I wish you a very, very happy birthday. Okay? My sweetheart took me out to dinner tonight. I have Mediterranean salmon. Oh, it was good. It was served over couscous and a few other vegetables. And then I had like double fudge, just a small, powerful pieces of fudge. That was so good, and it took me like 15-20 minutes to eat it because it was so rich. Yeah. Compared to this is rich also, rich with coconut. Okay? And I mean, it's low in sugar, which is somebody gonna be happy tomorrow. So, all right. So happy birthday to all the baby who was born in January. Does not matter what year, what century, period in time. Wish you a very happy birthday. My dad was born in January. My second born was born in January. A few of them born in on March and February, the Valentine's babies. but but for me, I gotten to celebrate it after New Year. As soon as New Year pop, I'm like behind New Year. But it's not as bad as people who born on the Christmas Day or the Christmas Eve, though, you know, because they expect double gift, right? If you only give one gift, either for Christmas or for birthday, so they're losing it out. Um, for me, this time I usually be with my kid East Coast, celebrating my birthday and the twin birthday. The twin were born on December the 24th, uh, which is the Christmas Eve. So, well, because I can't be there with them, what they did with me was that they will celebrate the birthday in combined. I don't like that because I want the twin to have their own birthday. So this year I started a new job. So the parent of my baby, my charge wasn't off long enough for me to travel, so I missed my twin grandchildren birthday, and I miss celebrating my birthday with my kids on that side of the world. To the baby who born in January. My friend Lucy would sorry. My friend Lucy, she would love it because it's so low in sweet. I'm just stacking it up in whipped cream because this is my birthday, so I get to spoil myself. And I'm not worried because I live on the 3rd floor, so I'm just gonna go ups and down for about 100 times a day, then I'll be good. Well, I get to spoil myself on birthday. Only once a year, it won't hurt me at all. And I can't feel the sticky rice as much, but the bean itself, the bean stood out really well. Okay. It might be something that you can try at home. It's so basic. You can use, well, she went her black eye beans. Okay. It turned out pretty good. If I use black beans, the sticky rice will turn black also, and the whole thing will turn purple at the end. This is gonna hurt me tonight. Yeah. I hope I'm not bloated. I'll leave my window open just in case. Just in case I need to pollute the whole valley here. My children used to warn me, said, "Mom, do not speak of the embarrassing thing. Why? It's the truth. All of us have it. Why worried about it? There's no etiquette. No, I mean, if you have to go, then you go. Don't hold it, because then you're going to have stomach ache or headaches, okay? If you need to do it, you can gently go outside and do it, or you just go to the bathroom and do it. Or if you're by yourself, then you can do whatever you want to do, you know. But if in the company of the family, don't do that. It would be impolite and lack of etiquette, because no one wants to smell your bad gas. This sweet right here, I'll find out in a minute. Because the whipped cream is that dairy. I'm lactose intolerant, so happy birthday to Chef Banner with the lactose intolerant dairy product. No, it's good. That was perfect serving, okay? That's what I would do. And this is for the big serving right here. I didn't fill it up. It tastes very good. Okay, this will be good for party also. What I do for her is that she like her in a little cup. Let me see if she have those cups. Oh, sorry. The result is fast. So she told me that a cup like this costs $5. Okay. So I have worth over $50 of black eyed beans dessert. So she got this from California. Her friend went to California, so she sent $100 worth of money for her friend to buy her all kind of dessert. So she brought it home. I thought she had won some prizes, so I didn't ask anything about the dessert. And she afraid that I'm gonna eat it, so she hid it all the way in the back of the fridge. You know me, I'm not about eating anybody's dessert. Don't worry about dessert missing with me, because I make my own dessert. There's no way, you know. The only time that I eat dessert is when I'm out at the restaurant, where it's complimentary, or it's a birthday treat, or something that is relatively I don't have to pay for, you know. If I want a dessert, I will go to like a dessert store or pastry place, sit down with hot coffee or tea or what have you. So never have to worry about me taking a dessert from anybody's fridge. I make my own dessert. I design my own dessert, so I don't have to like dig my hand through anybody's dessert. So in her imagination, she's like, oh, because these are so expensive, she'd rather keep it to herself. And then she complained about it the other day. Sister, you see this dessert right here? It's no good. It's so sweet. You know, the way she talks, she had Vietnamese accent. So sweet. I don't like. But then she pop in the microwave and she start eating it, you know. I don't like. Can you make it? And so, yeah, that's easy. That's easy. And then some tapioca sweet, some banana sweet, the one that I made for her the day before. And then this sweet right here, the sticky rice and the black eyed beans. And then a few other things. And the one that make of green bean, the mung beans, that too. So it's very simple, the mung bean. We probably have to do that for her too, because she had lined up of dessert ingredients for me to do for her. Because she told me, she's trying to explain to me in Vietnamese, and said, I don't get it. Okay, show me picture. If I see the picture, I'll tell you that if I make it for you or not. So she showed me picture like, okay, it's too simple. So like this one right here, because I speak enough English just to like basic Vietnamese. But when she go into share, which is sweet, and then she tried to explain to me, I know the Jui is banana, but I don't know the word for the beans and the rice, sticky rice. So she tried to explain to me, said, why don't you just show me the picture instead of trying to give me all this scenario? So she showed me the pictures. Oh yeah, I can make that simple. We make that in Cambodia and Thailand. We have these dessert, so it's very easy, very cheap too. So you've been cheat off because So she was happy with that. So I know she's gonna be happy with this. She's gonna take these to work, and those friends of her at the shop will want some more. They already want the fried bananas and the fried yam. They already that in the schedule. They said that I'll give you money. You go buy whatever you need to make it for me. So I imagine I'll have to cook a big tray for her because it's gonna be like a Vietnamese or Chinese New Year. She's gonna take it to the party or something like that. So she said she's gonna give me enough money to buy for 30-40 people. So it's gonna be a lot of frying bananas. I'm gonna probably have to fry all day for that. So yeah, so she's really good, and she enjoyed the sweet, and she shared it, and people see that not only just Lucy friends, my sweetheart, working with Sal Benford and all those movie producer and a music producer in the other studio. Sometimes I send a little snack here and there, and they enjoys it. They wanted more. I said, I'm not making that today. So when I make some more, I will send you guys that. Okay. So I gotten to feed some important people. This little basic food here, but I don't know if they're willing to try this because some of the big guys, they're not familiar with this, say for cheesecake and some of those expensive bakeries. But we are regular people, we eat regular food. Okay, so tonight I'm done. Okay, I've been here long enough. My sticky rice and beans are complete. It's going to get thickened, which is normal for sticky rice to expand its territory. I could have used 1 cup, but then if I use 1 cup, it will not be enough for the bean because we have it because we want a mixture of good amount of beans and the sticky rice, and that's why I think it's the blending is adequate. Okay, but tomorrow it might get a little bit thicker. I might add a little bit more coconut milk for her, or even syrup. No, it can't be syrup. Maybe a little bit more water. And I'll probably put in this cup for her. She can take to her friends, and she can enjoy with her friends, and she can brag all about it. So, all right then. Okay, so it's getting late. It's a new day already. Okay, January 6th. Booyah. And happy birthday to all the January babies. Okay, I wish you the happiness, the prosperity, the good health, good luck, good good relationship, and correct any broken relationship. Okay, make this new coming year a better year. Okay, don't live in the past. Don't live in resentment. Don't live in regret. Don't live in despondent. Live in a way that will prolong your health, prolong your life, prolong your beauty. Cut down drinking, cut down smoking, do a little more kicking, a little more walking, a little more dancing, a little more swimming, a little more outdoor. Just remember that we have limited time here on earth. Even $100. Hey, why I mention $100? In 100 years is too short. Okay, if we make to 100, we make the history. If we make to 60 or plus, like myself, I make history. I make history of being on here, presenting my delicious dessert making. Okay, I'm creating this legacy for my family and for the new generation who may have been captivated by all this antique or some of this ancient cooking and its ingredients, okay? Because if I don't share these, one day it will be diminished from the earth. So I wanted to share this with the young generations, a generation of my grandkids. One day they look at their grandma's cooking and say, oh, that looks good, let me try that. So then they will have this perfect sample of this food, and then they will want to share with the children. So this legacy will carry on. What do we do today will be history, will be the legacy that the family will carry on, because I carry on this legacy from my grandparent, great grandparent. My mom are not too good of sweet makers, or dessert maker. I didn't get much from my mom, but I got a lot more from my great grandparents, who are more traditional folk, who love sweet, enjoy the sweet making, and produce such a wonderful legacy, like here. Okay, this is very basic here. Oh, I forgot to add my oh man, I forgot this. I'll put this tomorrow. This is the shredded coconut. I think she will like that. Okay, tomorrow when or maybe I'll do that later when I log off. So I'm gonna add about a cup of shredded coconut. That will be another thing to add the flavor to it. Okay? So okay, happy birthday to all the January baby. Okay, happy belated birthday for the December baby. Okay, but February is not coming yet. We're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna right now embrace the January baby. Okay, happy birthday to all the January baby, and like I said, with love and respect. Until I see you back tomorrow, hopefully. I'm not sure what I'll be making yet, because we have enough dessert, and I have a few things that I already like lined up. So I'm looking at shrimps, shrimp lab, or minced shrimps, or even beef shrimp, beef mince, or beef lab. One of those. I make those before, but I didn't make it with the shrimp. Maybe I just do with shrimp tomorrow. That would be my spicy mint shrimps, which is something that we can substitute for turkey, beef, pork, and other meats of choice, or even tofu. Tofu is wonderful too. You know, if you vegetarian, you can just substitute the meat to tofu, and every other ingredient will remain the same. Okay? All right, let's concentrate on that, because I have shrimp, a bag of shrimp in the fridge already, and it's easy to thaw, and versus the beef that's harder to thaw, and the chicken also. So I have those lined up. I have the fresh ingredient. I need to take care of it quickly before it gone bad. You know how pricey fresh produce are. You know, so that's why I've been telling my friend that don't buy a whole lot of it, because she like to store her in the fridge, and she wouldn't be able to eat all of it. So that's why she's pushing her food toward me. You know, just like right now, she had a whole bunch over there waiting for me, and it's 1 in the morning. You think that I'm gonna eat? She's way over there. She make her bún leo, which is the Vietnamese vermicelli with the curry soup. So she's been kind and generous with me. So same thing for me. I've been making her favorite dessert. So we exchange food. We work for food. So you know, we enjoy each other cooking. She doesn't know how to make sweet, and she's a vegetarian, and I'm a former vegetarian. You know, I'm easy to live with. I'm not too picky. You know, only certain thing that I can't have because of food allergy. So I don't consider that being picky. I'm just consider that trying to survive. Okay, right? It's late. Where you at? Say thank you for what we. I just want to say thank you for being here with me. If you not have already followed me on my TikTok, please do, because I will go back and do the same courtesy. If you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because it helps tremendously. Because I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get to the ultimate level of my channel, and with your support, that help a big deal. And that's why I always appreciate those who come in contact and tuning in and converse with me on your comment. It's tremendous, because the way YouTube is handling with my situation, because I'm not monetizing yet. So any comment on my live show would cease soon as I log off. So if you like to go back and leave comment on the same videos after I log off, that will stay on my channel. Same thing for TikTok. People send me a whole bunch of comments. I appreciate that, and I appreciate. I may not read all of your comment because it's so influx. It's just large influx of messages on TikTok, because if I'm on a regular time like this, it can be like a 4,000-5,000 of people coming and view the show, and they leave all kind of messages, and sometimes in hundreds, and I don't even have enough time to go in and respond individually. But I noticed that people who've been on here enough, that's always commenting, always here, always be cordial to my show, and I respond to those typically. Okay, but for some of the user that I'm not familiar with, I'm inclined to even open up the messages, because I don't know what message is going to be in there. Sometimes the message that's just going to throw me off, and I don't like to see. So a lot of time I'm inclined to open any new messages or from people I'm not familiar with, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, because some of the messages are not friendly, are not kind, and sometimes it kind of affect my emotion, because all the hard work I put on here, at least to hear from you, say, hey, good job, congratulations, I like your show, hey, I like the way you, I like your recipe, whatever, that gonna motivate each other. That's what I like to hear. But when you open up something crazy, and then that's like, that's why I incline to open any messages from stranger. Just like we teaching our grandkids, do not talk to the stranger. And that's what I'm teaching myself too. Do not open the message from the stranger, because you never know what is in the message. Because I experienced so many bad experience from people who send all kind of inappropriate images. As an adult, I can handle it, but I don't have time for that. Okay, here's my job. Okay, YouTube. This content, this show here is my job, and that's why I'm constantly on here to work. Okay, to work. I'm not here for fun. I'm here working. Okay, whether you know or not, I'm working here. It's a fun job to be able to stand up and do cooking show, and meet new people. But I'm inclined to open messages that I'm not comfortable with. I had so many experience in like crazy images that I it's beyond imaginations, and it's upsetting, and that's why if I don't know the person, I'm not in the customary of opening it. If you send it, like I can read, I will read it. If you say something crazy, I have my moderator will come in here and just take it off. Okay, because we don't need to deal with that. And if they send me in a private box, I don't open it, because I had seen too many crazy stuff that people sent to people, or to me. So I incline to do that. So don't be mad at me. I know that not all of us that behave like that. Only one bad one, then it had that effect. And I reserve the right not to open anybody message, whether it's good intent or mal intent. I just say that I have too many to deal with. Okay, I'm here to cook, and if I see your message clearly here, and I will read, and I greet, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful. But if you're gonna send into my inbox, and if you're gonna send the crazy stuff, you won't get open. If I open and see it, I block. I don't have to deal with anything like that. As a mature woman, I deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. And if I don't get that from the audience, then I don't really need that kind of audience, because this is not a Playboy channel. This is not a love connection channel. I'm doing cooking, that I'm not looking for a sweetheart. And so, you see the ring. People say, the ring don't mean anything. It does mean something. Okay, why we wear a ring for? Okay, the ring is the love, is the respect that we have toward someone that we share life with, married to. People say, well, we don't care, no, I do, Because honesty is everything. Okay, it can be um, we can be transparent about that. Okay, I don't like to go sneak behind the back of my sweetheart, and I don't have the urge to talk to anybody else because I have enough attention, I have enough love, and that love is already filled up. So I love and respect my audience, and I converse, openly. Okay, if I can read your message, I will read here. If you're gonna send me any private message or ask me to go open another chapters or another social media or Skype or WhatsApp, no, I don't do that. Okay, just everything is right here, transparent, where everybody can see, everybody can read and enjoy. You can connect with anybody on here, okay? Because this is a community channel, so you can connect with anybody on here. I urge you guys to connect together. If you are a YouTube creator or if you are content creator on TikToks, on YouTube, then connect with each other. You can send each other a message. You can communicate. I don't have issue with that. I would love for you all to connect together and make friends, make connection. You're welcome to do that to any of my audience. I don't have restriction to anybody who be on here. You are free to connect with anybody on there. If you can connect with those people who can bring who can come and give the support and connect. I would love to have all of us connect each other. That's why I said that social medias and especially the content creators, we need each other's support. That's why I invited you to click like, subscribe, and follow. That way I can go back and know who you are, and that you come in and support my channel. I will go back and do the same thing, and that we click the like, the subscribe, and the bell, and that you get the notification. I do that same thing for you too. When you come on your live show, I can do the same thing. If you post your videos or your image, and I will get a notification. I will love that. I will love that kind of connection. Other than that, I have no business of connecting in any personal level or any kind of level. Okay, this is my job, so I treat this job professionally. Okay, that's all right. You understood each other, right? Okay, so I'm late, so forbid. I have a little cleaning up to do, so it will take me another hour, so I'll be done around 3. Okay, so you too, if you if you're in the East Coast right now, would be around 4 in the morning. Fortunately, I'm in West Coast or Pacific Coast, so my time is a couple hours behind. So I'm cool. Okay, so because this is a job, so I get to work overtime later. It's not a pleasure. It's a job, so I treat this as a job, like I said, professionally. All right, guys, enough talk. Okay, so have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're at.